Hey guys, Ryan here, and welcome back to another episode of Stampy's Sky Island Challenge Randomized. And today, in this episode, we're going to be taking a break from the challenges because it didn't go so well last episode. And to be fair, last episode was just a mess completely. And I'm going to upload it anyway. But it was, either way, it was a mess. So today we're just going to take a little bit of a break from, all the challenges and just work on the base a little bit. I still can't speak apparently. But either way, we're going to be taking a little bit of a break. We don't need this stone shovel, so we can just throw half of this stuff off the island because we don't need most of this. So, yeah. Just going to be working on the island today, and my game is extremely laggy for some reason. I forgot to turn shaders on last episode, I just completely forgot, but to be fair, it's probably for the best considering we were in the Nether, and shaders and the Nether don't really go too well together. So it's probably for the best that we did that. I'm looking for my gravel right now. My inventory is pretty... Oh, I had it on me the entire time. Okay. Well, that's good to know. What I'm going to do is, I want the island to be mostly grass. Like, all the paths are going to be grass. So, the idea is if we can throw this off. I mean, after the island got blew up last episode, I had to kind of rebuild a little bit, and all the ladder and everything. But I decided to cut down some trees as well, because I've been trying to figure out what I want to do. Just got an ocelot spawn egg, nice. Like I said, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do. And I don't want it to be like cobblestone slabs everywhere, like this area. As you can see, I've started working on a little bit over there, turn that into grass, because I placed the spawner thinking I could put a mob, like a evil mob, like a creeper egg on it or something to turn it into a creeper spawner. But then I decided not to, and I left it, and now it's a pig spawner, so now we've got infinite food, which is pretty cool. But other than that, it's kind of pointless. But I decided to just do it anyway. And everything that we don't need that we've got on us right now, we might as well put in here. We don't need that, we don't need those. Anything else? We don't need that. Okay, I think that's about everything. We don't need any of these shulker boxes, so we might as well just place them. I mean, half of them are empty at this point, but we might as well place them anyway. Okay, so what we're going to do, we don't need that, goodbye. What we're going to do is we're going to build up with this coarse dirt, and basically what we're going to do is we are going to turn it into just normal dirt. And the idea is to just hold right click so that it turns it all into like that. See? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There we go. So then what we can do is we can take this dirt like this with the gravel that we got from the Nether and turn it into more coarse dirt. And what did we just get? We just got fox spawn egg. Okay, well that's one that we haven't had before, so we can put that in there. We might as well put this ocelot spawn egg away in here, because I know we already have... Oh, we've got 3 of those, apparently. Okay. But yeah, so we're going to turn that into more dirt like we did there. And we're just going to repeat this a few times, to be fair. Because, like I said, I was trying to decide what I want to do with the design of the island. And ultimately, I decided that I don't want it to be slabs, like I said. And, oh, really? Come on. And we lost a dirt. Great, but that's fine because we had an odd amount anyway. So we're going to have to do this quite a few times to get loads and loads of dirt. But that's fine. As long as we keep 2 so we can make more and more, that'll be fine. But yeah, like I was saying, I don't want it all to be cobblestone. I keep getting distracted. I apologize about that. But I don't want it all to be cobblestone like this area over here, because that just doesn't look nice. So I decided the paths are going to be made of grass. And I'll show you what I mean by this area. We kind of need to make a chest room because we are running out of space to keep things. So it's probably about time that we do make one. So it's basically just going to be like this. And then we're going to have a little fence here so that we can't fall off. And nothing else on our island can fall off either. Because I feel like that just makes sense. And what we're going to do is we're going to make more coarse dirt. This is a little bit, it's going to take a while to do all of this, but we need to do it. So this light grey stained glass pane is really throwing me off because it looks like it's an empty spot, but it's just not. Okay, so we'll put that in there. We'll put those in there too. Do we have a skeleton spawn egg? Maybe in here? I don't actually remember having a skeleton spawn egg. No, we do not. So we can just put that in this chest. I did plant the other Lily of the Valley before as well, because I had 2 on me, and I was like, well, I don't want to get rid of it, because they're quite nice. Actually, what we could do is place them in front of the house there. I also had some sweet berries, so I just planted it there. I mean, it's not going to stay there, but we might as well just leave it there to grow. So, the idea is to just build, like, a little platform, hopefully a chest area, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that in this episode, because that's probably going to take a while. But today, we could just focus on making a few little paths here and there, because we kind of just need them, really. And we're also managing to get up a steady stock of just random blocks. We got a brown mushroom block. So we're going to be, soon enough, this tower will be complete. I mean, it goes all the way up. We could barely see the top. I think we can actually see the top, but barely. So we're going to work on that. And then after that, I'm not too sure what we're going to do with all the random blocks. I mean, that's really when a chest room comes in handy, to be fair. Because then we can just throw all the stuff in there. And then if we need it at a later point, we've got it. So like I said, this is a little bit awkward. It does take a little while to do this. But this is just really how I do it. I just build up with my diamond hoe in my hand and my diamond shovel in the other hand to break it. And we're going to do it like this because it's a little bit faster. By a little bit, I mean it's quite a bit faster. But we want to make sure that we don't turn this grass into path blocks. Okay, so we've got 17 dirt. We're going to have to keep doing this. I'm not too sure how much progress we're going to make in this episode. But hopefully we can make a little bit of progress. Because the idea is we're going to build off this way, behind these trees, because I do want to get a little farm going. And this is the thing, it does take a while. I might just, outside of the episode, try and make a load of dirt and just see where it goes from there, because it's kind of a little bit annoying to do in the episodes, because it's constantly just placing and breaking and placing and breaking, and it's kind of boring. So it's probably better if I do it outside of episode. But the idea, I don't know how many times, you'll have to count how many times I've said the idea is in this episode, because I'm pretty sure it was quite a few times. By now, it's probably quite a few times. So we'll put that in there. We don't need the ladders on us right now. Don't need that either. The white shulker box we can put away somewhere. I don't know. I also got a tropical fish after the last episode. Outside of the episode, though. Not in. So I don't know what that is or what type of tropical fish it is. But it's a tropical fish nonetheless. I'm trying to work out whether I want cobblestone going around this area or if I want fences. I feel like fences might look a little bit nicer, but cobblestone walls are easier to get. Maybe let's just try a little bit of both. We'll see which one works better and then go with whichever option that is. So we need to make, if the crafting table would load, there we go. We need to make some stairs. So if we can get 8 stairs going, and then we can turn these into fences. I feel like this is definitely going to look nicer, but the cobblestone walls are definitely easier to get. So the idea is to build like this with the stairs, so it kind of looks nice from a distance as well, and like this, and then we can put the fences on here to stop us from falling off, so obviously we can't fall off. I feel like that looks a lot nicer than the cobblestone would, so the idea is to, see, I think my word or my sentence for today is the idea is, apparently. So the idea is to do this. So now that I know I keep saying it, I'm just going to keep saying it to make fun of myself. So the idea is to have it like that. But we're going to go around, and that's just really all there is to it. We kind of want to make this side the same length as this side as well, because we don't want it to be uneven. We can get rid of that button because we don't need it. And this shouldn't... Oh, okay. I was then going to say this shouldn't hurt us because it's not fully grown, but apparently it is fully grown and it does hurt us. And it does hurt our armor too, which is kind of annoying. So we need to build... There are a few things we need to do for this series. We need to build another house, a bigger house. This one's going to stay here. It's always going to be here, but we're not going to live in this one. This is just going to be here as a memory, I suppose, and it can keep all of our stuff from our challenges. I would open the shulker box with our stuff in it, but the painting's there, and if I open it, the painting will pop off, which was kind of bad craftsmanship on my part. But, like I was saying, we need to build a stables, we need to build a chest room, we need to build a farm, we need to build another house, and probably some other stuff that I can't think of right now. But we can we do it from here? I don't know if we can. We might just have to break this and hope that they don't fall off. They don't. There we go. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We can kind of see it there. So that's what it's going to look like. I just thought it looks a little bit nice to have the little border around with the dirt and the grass. It'll all be grass eventually, but for now it's just dirt. Might as well place those there to be growing. We also probably want to move the nether portal at some point. I mean, it can stay there for now, but it'll probably end up moving at some point later. I also managed to find a texture pack. I've been looking for a texture pack. I've been recently watching a lot of Fwip, BOO, Germsy Boy, people like that, System Z, you know, those kind of building YouTubers, I suppose. And one of the things I've seen most in their videos that I kind of wanted for myself is these leaves that look extra bushy, and I just think they look really nice. And for a long time I've been trying to get it for Crafting Dead and Fear the Crafting Dead, because I had an idea for Crafting Dead where I wanted like a canopy over one of the builds, or some of the builds I suppose, but it doesn't look right with the normal Minecraft leaves because they just don't look nice. Or well, when compared to the bushy ones, they just don't look nice. So I tried to do that, and none of the texture packs are working for 1.8, which is a little bit annoying, so I'm going to try and figure out how to do that. But for now, we're just going to have to stick with what we've got. And there's not really much I can do, because I don't want to spend my time turning dirt into coarse dirt. I mean, we've done that enough in this episode. So we might as well just work on expanding the island. It seems like it's a bit laggy every time I open the crafting table, and I'm not too sure why. I don't know. It could be the shaders. I have noticed that recently. And it's also become a little bit difficult to play on single-player worlds recently for me, and I don't really know why. But hopefully I'll be able to figure that out. I don't think this island needs to go out any more than it already has. I feel like we could just... This can be like the center hub, and then everything else can just go in different directions, like out this way, and out that way, and that way. So that's kind of the general idea we're going to go with here. So we might as well box this off there, and then place that like that. And we want to make it even on all sides, because I'm a sucker for some symmetry. I was going to say symmetricy, but that's not the word at all. I'm a sucker for symmetry, is what I am. So how many more blocks does this side need to go out? It needs to go out 2 more blocks, so I suppose we could use 2 of this coarse dirt and then hoe it to turn it into normal dirt, so then that can grow like that, and then that way we can actually border it off. Okay, there we go, replace that there, and that there, and now we can come around like this. And how much further does it need to go? It needs to go around 1 more there, and then that'll come out here, because we'll make this 3 blocks. Why do I feel like we just duplicated the block? I don't know. I could have sworn we had an even amount. I don't know. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. I don't really know. Probably. It wouldn't surprise me if I was at this point. But let's continue building out. We'll eat this cooked mutton. So there we go. I think by now we should have enough blocks to build all the way up, but I could be wrong. We might as well just store everything in here that we don't need on us right now. I am stockpiling glass and glass panes because I do plan on, in the future, having a build with just stained glass windows. I think I mentioned this before, but I do still plan to do that. I'm not too sure which building it will be. Maybe our house. Probably our house. I feel like that could look quite nice to have just rainbow coloured windows. But is this... it's normal cobblestone. Okay. I thought it might have been cobblestone, like, infested monster egg stuff. But it's not, luckily for us. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what else to do in this episode. I mean, have we got any, like, mobs we can tame? Shulkers, parrot. We could tame a parrot. Should we try? I don't think we should, because we don't really have many seeds. I suppose what we could do is, since we don't really have much else to do in this episode, I did get a ghast here randomly, but I don't want to count that towards the challenge, because I feel like that's a little bit besides the point. I mean, the whole point is that it's a challenge, and if we're just getting it given to us, it's kind of beside the point. I mean, it's nice to help, but I don't want to complete the challenges just because I got something randomly. But we might as well, since we're here, and did we get a potato? I don't actually remember if we did or not. I can't say I remember getting one, but that doesn't mean that I didn't. You know, I can't say I remember getting a potato. So I don't think we have, so we might as well just plant what we do have. I will just check all of these other chests, just in case. But like I said, I don't actually remember getting a potato at any point, so I don't think we do have one yet, no. We do not. So, the idea is, I'm still saying it. I'm still saying it. And this tree grew. So what we could do is, if we could get around here, maybe, we could use a slab. Have we got a slab anywhere? Not in here. How about in here? Not that I can see. We could use this. This would work. This would work. Okay. We'll use this stair block. And we can put this in there. I do like the glazed terracotta. I mean, I like some more than others, but the pink one is quite nice as well, to be fair. And then what we can do is, if we put this there, like that, we might have to block it off, but that's fine. We'll place this here and this here so that the water doesn't flow off, because we kind of want them to grow. Hopefully that won't go down. No, it doesn't. Good. So we want a little bit of farmland. We're going to put our carrot or wheat there, carrot here, and then we might as well, I don't know, maybe we'll do it like this. So pumpkin here and melon there, and then that can grow like that. And then we've just got a little farm to get us started, and then that way we've now got more carrots, more wheat and melon and pumpkins for if we ever need those for anything, which right now I don't think we do, but in the future we might want an iron golem or a snow golem or that kind of that kind of thing is what I was trying to say. But I'm gonna look. I'm just looking through the chest, because this is the thing, everything is so unorganized right now. It's kind of confusing to get everything or know where everything is, and I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm just looking, and that's literally it. So we're gonna take that, because we might as well place that. Anything else that we could use right about now? I think I'm just looking for like oak stairs and oak fences and that kind of thing to expand the island a little bit more, but I don't think we really have any. We've got an oak fence gate, but that's not very useful right now. Might as well place that. We'll keep this item frame for the new house when we eventually build that, because what I've done here with the crossbow, I don't know why, but there's something about this that I really like. So I'm going to leave this one here, and then we're going to move to the new house, and then we'll do it again with another crossbow, because there's just something about it that I really like. So, infested cobblestone. We'll keep that on us because we'll break that because we don't want any silverfish on our island. Thank you very much. Any more oak fences? I don't think we do. Equinox is pushing us. And we've got more oak planks, which we can use later on, but not right now. We've also got mycelium, in case we want a mycelium island. I think we also got... what are you doing, Equinox, okay? I know that you like me, but personal space, okay, buddy? Like I said, we've got mushroom spawn eggs, so we could have a mushroom farm and have, like, maybe mycelium island and just have some mushrooms walking around. Could be quite cool. But for now, we don't need to worry about that. We'll just place that, and goodbye, silverfish. There we go. Okay, so we didn't find anything that we were really looking for. One of these chests, I'm not too sure, I think it's this end one, yeah. We've got 3 end crystals. Not that we have a use for them, but we have them nonetheless. But I think since it's now becoming night, that tree grew quite big, so I'm going to have to cut that down. But next episode, I think we'll continue with the challenges. We'll try and get... because this is the thing, once we get the ghast here, every other challenge from there is easy. It is so easy after that. And then we're done, and we can just build whatever we want. So I think next episode we'll try and get a ghast here. And hopefully we can. We just got some endstone. Nice. But I'll also get some more dirt outside of the episode because it's just time-consuming. Placing and breaking and crafting and just repeating. It's boring too. So it'll save you guys the boredom. So... but next episode we'll do all of that. We'll do all of that kind of stuff. But if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you stick around for the next one, which will be out in the next few days. We got another saddle. Nice. For another horse. And I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!